What is up, and welcome back to another episode of my daily pickups. I am extremely happy about picking up these shoes. I wanted these when I first saw them. So these are the collaboration between Shoe Palace and New Balance. New Balance has been making a killing with all these collaborations, and it's just banger after banger. And it's kind of interesting to see an actual store do a collaboration with New Balance, but that seems like the route New Balance wants to go. No clue what the dog is doing next door. Let's get into the box first. So this is just a silver box. It honestly looks kind of fake in my opinion. It's a little weird. There's nothing to it. It doesn't even have, I wish they had a better design to it, but it is what it is. So these actually only released at Shoe Palace. I tried, at 7 a.m. to get them on shoepalace.com. Their site, shout out to Shoe Palace. I've been, they're from San Jose. I'm from the Bay Area. So I've been supporting them since day one. They do a lot for the community, but man, your site is just garbage. I had no chance. And then I was actually going to the Dodger store at Universal City Walk, and I actually stumbled into Shoe Palace there, and they had these just sitting there. And I think I picked up the last pair in my size. I think they had like a 9.5 or something as well. But yeah, let's get into the shoe. So this is the blue colorway. They also do have a black colorway where everything you see is teal, is black. This collaboration is supposed to represent like the great whites off, the West Coast, especially up in the Bay Area, closer to Santa Cruz. But if you know anything about hockey, or if you're from the Bay Area, and especially San Jose, you're gonna know this looks a lot like the San Jose Shark shoe, and that's the main reason why I wanted these. Overall, I think the silhouette is super dope. I think they picked the perfect one. The colors are just on point with these. So you got the blue. Honestly, from this point of view, it kind of reminds me of some Yeezys, like maybe some Wave Runners or something. I think it's just a toe cap. So you got this blue in the front, which almost kind of reminds me of Waves as well. And then you kind of got this nice little mesh on the toe cap, which feels pretty good. Again, it's the rainy season, so this will probably stain if you get it wet. You have the N for New Balance on both sides, and they kind of represent like a wave, which I think just looks pretty cool. The N is obviously just see-through, so if you were to rip that off, you'll just see a wave. You got the teal in the back, complements the front very well. Then you have a nice little speck of orange right here, and in the back that says Absorb is also an orange, which I think looks pretty cool. And obviously it does remind me of the San Jose Sharks. Not only does it represent the great whites, but if you have ever been to a Sharks game, they put a shark mouth and the players fly through, and that's what reminds me of the back. The bottoms are, what does it say? Motion control device. No clue what that means. I need to do my research on what that is for New Balance, but the bottoms look pretty sick. You have 997S in teal and orange. The tongue, which looks pretty good. I do like it. The tongue is not too padded, but it overall feels pretty good. The inside is probably my favorite part. It says Shoe Palace, New Balance, and it has like a little shark, but the rest of it is actually like waves going into, I think, like sand, and I think that touch is amazing. And this is, again, they put so much time into this collaboration that I wish they also spent a little bit more time on the box, because it's just a silver box, which just looks so weird. These do come with black laces, and they also come with orange laces, and they also gave me a Shoe Palace keychain. My friend actually had to pick those up because I guess when they were going through my shoes to make sure that they're the right size, they dropped them. So I think I'm probably going to throw the orange shoelaces on these just to make it pop a little bit more, especially if I'm going up to the Bay, maybe a Sharks game after this virus is done. I'm for sure going to be wearing these. Overall, I do wear 11.5 in most of the shoes, and I do have a wide foot, but I got these in size 11, and they feel pretty good. Have enough room, so keep that in mind when you're buying these. These are extremely comfy. If you've never worn New Balances, they are probably one of the comfiest shoes that you could own. But overall, I think this is an awesome shoe. I'm super stoked for this. The price point was good. I think I spent around 110. Resale, there's no resale really at all. These are super limited. I'm trying to double up, so hopefully I can find them again. I kind of do want the black pair, even though I think the teal pair is the best. But yeah, obviously going to Sharks games, being a Sharks fan, I think this looks dope. But let me know your thoughts. Do you like this? Do you like all the collabs that New Balances are coming out with? Until next time.